Welcome back to the Real Estate Reserve Podcast. I'm Jason Balen from Hard Money Bankers, co-host Ian Horowitz from Equity Warehouse, and back in studio, Jon Nolen. If you didn't see John's previous episode, definitely check that out. He was back in studio with us a few weeks ago, but we wanted to invite him on to talk about the best deal that he ever did. Really quick backstory on Jon from the first episode. He's got over 100 rental properties. He purchased his first deal, and that one worked out, but it ended up taking him another 4 years before he actually got into his second deal. So that was kind of a good story that we dove into. And probably one of the most impressive things that he shared was how he got his aha moment at the age of 17 to understand the importance of real estate investing in financial freedom. It did take him 13 years longer before he invested in his first deal, but that was a great story as well. So definitely check that episode out if you didn't see it or watch that one first. Jon, thanks again for hopping on with us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it as well.
Why don't you just quickly start off real quick, a little bit about yourself again, if they didn't tune into the first one, and then we can dive right into the deal that changed your life.
Yeah, former marina pilot out of Oklahoma City. I have a small team, 7 or 8 folks. My wife and I work hand in hand together in the business. We flip, we buy and hold, do a little bit of wholesaling, have one storage facility, and create software for investors.
Perfect.
Nice.
Perfect.
So yeah, no, it's awesome. What's the deal? What's the deal that changed your life that everybody needs to hear about?
Mine's not as sexy as what some people's is probably, but I would say it's the second deal we did. It was the first one that we bought to flip back when flipping was, we thought it would be cool, but we didn't know. I was burned out. Our kids had medical issues. I've never gotten into that with y'all. And our second deal was a proof of concept, I guess. It proved that we can do it. It proved that we would be able to make money on it. I could do it as a full-time job, full-time employment, what I could do to support the family. So we bought it off an auction website. It was bad. It was real estate owned, had been broken into, vandalized, graffiti all over the place. And I worked a full-time job. I was the vice president of IT at a software company, and I did most of the work myself. There were some things I had somebody do, but for the most part, I did it all by myself so that I could learn what was going on, what was reality, because there's too many times you hear about a contractor saying, "Oh, you have to do this, or you can't do that, or this needs to be done." I want to be able to not just take my gut instinct, but say, "Okay, no, I've done this before somewhat. I think you're full of crap. Take a hike." And it took a long time. It took about a year. It took about a year for us to get it completed. But we took that house down. We did everything from the roof all the way down. Ended up getting new HVAC. Just about everything. Fell through the ceiling once. Swinging into the garage, hanging by my biceps or my triceps. Stepped on a nail, literally broke my skull. I jumped after we put up the cabinets and hit my head on the corner of the kitchen cabinets and cracked my skull. I have a little divot in my head right here. Oh yeah, it was anything that could go wrong just about went wrong on that one. But I learned a lot. I gained a lot of experience, and I learned what not to do, what to do, and also we still made money. More than anything, even after holding it for 18 months, by the time we got it sold, we still made a good amount of money, and that coincided with me moving out of my IT career and into real estate full time.
Yeah, no, I would say you definitely took some learning lessons on there, and it got you through. Yeah, I guess you literally had to break your mindset literally on the corner of the cabinet to do it. But that's awesome. Now, I know in the first episode you talked about having like a few year break between deal 1 and deal 2. How about deal 2 to deal I'm in business like full time? Was that like immediate quit, I'm gone, or were you able to roll and it took you a while to do it again?
I don't remember exactly when the timing happened, but it was pretty much right after. It was towards the end of that 6 months that it was on the market. moved into full time, and then it just kind of ramped up. I bought the first few rentals right after that, and then started wholesaling and started flipping right away.
Yeah, no, dude, that's awesome and inspirational. And anybody can say, oh, well, the market was different then. Dude, it doesn't matter. You're going to find deals in today's market, yesterday's market, or tomorrow's market. You just got to be willing to put in the work. And the fact that you're I think you said president or vice president of basically IT operations at a software company, the guy seems super heavy. You still find the time to go do that deal, and people don't want to do the work. So I commend you. Hats off. And that was absolutely awesome. Guys, if you get real quick first, Jon, where's the best place people can find you on the internet if they want to learn more or they want to reach out to you about the deal that you did?
Yeah, Instagram or Facebook, either one. On both, the Flipping IT Guy.
I always thought, I went back and looked after the first episode. I always thought it was the Flipping It Guy. I was like, oh, Flipping It. Oh, cool. I got it. So I don't know if that's the inside joke to it.
Flipping it.
I get that all the time, and I just finally was like, you know what, I'm just going to go with it.
Yeah, you got to own it, man. Hey, they say all press is good press, so it works however they remember it, right? So,
yep.
But guys, if you got any value out of this, please share the show. It's not about us; it's about our guests, and that's the best compliment we can give them. We don't care about the 5 stars; it's all about our guests. Jon, I'm so glad that met you out in Fresno. I'm glad you came back again to talk to us, and have safe travels, and we'll catch you out there. Maybe I'll see you in the skies.
Sounds great. Thank y'all.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for tuning in to the Real Estate Reserve podcast. Do us a favor and like, comment, and share our broadcast. It helps the algorithm and helps us spread the word too. Till next time, thank you for tuning in.